Hey, what's up, gamers? How are we doing? So good to see some of you here today. My true fans. The real ones who were at stream yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome in, folks. Sorry that I am late. I had a not really like a work meeting, but not really was. I do some volunteering in the local government, so I was doing that. Let me pull up. You guys are wasting your points right now. Desktop audio is not on. Shaking my dang head. Thank you for the lurk, Ian. Get that going. Pop up main here. How are folks doing today? Bow, 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 bow. Robert! Alright, what the F was happening in this game? It's been like 2 weeks since I played it last. Let's freaking go, dude. I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. You just finished Kel's gift for B-Day? Let's go, dude. I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Do I really have to do... Like, I feel like this is the exact same thing every single time. Is the game loud for anybody else? It's kind of loud in my headphones, but is it loud on stream? It looks okay on stream. The sun is shining. The world is beautiful.
Oh, hey, Sigma.
Okay, this is new. Okay.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. Should we quit laughing at jokes that aren't happening on stream, alright? Sheesh. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
She's 21 now, dude. That's crazy. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You've got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Oh, you don't want to drink anyway. Freaking sucks.
Not me. No headaches here.
No one even likes, like I feel like everybody that I've ever spoken to who drinks is like, yeah, I hate the taste of alcohol. I just do it because I want to get drunk. And it's like, but it doesn't compute to me. Well, what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No.
Like
My body
beer and
feels weird.
cocktails. She.
Like my whole body.
You feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but
Well, yeah, like I feel like most people who drink alcohol are like, yeah, you know, I love alcohol. I just drink like, you know, I love like a Coke vodka and just the entire Coke in the vodka, and it's like, but you're like not even drinking. You're effectively just like drinking a soda with like a spike of alcohol in it. It's like, I guess.
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of
Really?
like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah. Exactly. Sorry, rum and Coke. My bad. You know what I mean, dude. I don't drink. The what now?
it might have looked like white smoke.
Lemonade in a
Stuff
wine
they used
glass.
When they abducted you.
Oh, yeah, right. Wait, I get to do it. Oh!
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
Think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
All right, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I'm an official alcohol hater. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Where to next? It's like, it's insane. Like, okay, you know, funny joke, haha, prohibition. It is insane to me that alcohol is legal. Like, it is actually crazy to me that alcohol is legal. Not that I really believe in, like, you know, making, like, criminalizing it. That's not going to make it go away, obviously, you know, prohibition, etc. But, like, the fact that there's so little regulation on alcohol is crazy to me. Like, it is so bad for you. It is so bad for you. It's actually crazy. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma. What's up with your
Alice.
face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Why are you talking to me like that? Oh, because that was she betrayed me. That's right. Of course, I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
You know, see, it's underage drinking in high school. Yeah, dude. Like even when I was in high school, I'm like, that's so crazy to me, dude. Like, you know that it's gonna screw up your brain. Like, what are you doing? And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Yeah, sure, Alice.
Easy for you to say that now.
You know what? You know what? The broken clock is right twice a day, right? Or what is it? Broken clock's right? Yeah, twice a day, right? You know, Dio's right here. Easy for you to say that now, bitch.
Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here.
Well, guess what, Alice? You're gonna die in like 2 scenes anyway. It doesn't matter.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
What an idiot, dude.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is underage drinking in front of you. It's so weird because you hate alcohol. We hate the smell. Is that Alice's top? Yeah, that's Alice's top. Yeah, what's wrong?
Avenge my father's murder.
What? Eh?
That's what I have to do.
Who's your dad? What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Okay, cracked theory. What if her like father is like one of the pharmaceutical members, like one of the top brass of the pharmaceutical company? And then she wouldn't be friends with Clover though, I feel like, unless she's been like hiding that. This was a crack theory. Fine, based on nothing. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine.
I mean, it's effectively a new top. Like I don't know how it's staying firm there. Like she got the perkiest effing breasticles I've ever seen.
But it's possible that his death is connected to my oppression.
Unless there's like sticky pads underneath it and she's got like them stuck to her breasts like that, you know, to hold them up. Meaning
It's on their trail. I was tracking
boob
down
glue.
the
Yeah,
people who
exactly.
killed him.
How close were you?
The top does not come off.
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
A boob. I don't know if I would call it a boob defect. Not a bad guess though. Right, that was Alice.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
And what are you?
No,
CIA? Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
that's fine. In my line of
I mean, I've
work,
never
unless
seen
I
an
look like
officer
what
with
I
boobs
am,
that big, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, you don't look like one.
Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
She's my wife.
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No, she has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
She's over here extracting Ivy. Ivy! Brother. He's holding on tight. We're
In the
somewhere.
middle of a desert.
A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
Okay, we still have no idea what she was doing in that desert.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark?
Is he still working as a garbage collector? That's like a pretty demanding job for somebody of his age.
You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I
Oh.
apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
Okay, the question is, well, no, the person that he killed the old lady, right? She's definitely not a circus ringleader. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
What a strange backstory.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up.
I see.
Oh yeah, he's for sure a pathological liar.
You lost your father too then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero.
Okay, I know that's a meme, but that person
I got
who
grabbed last night at one
said
of our
that
tour
quote
stops.
is actually seems like a pretty cool person. from the little bit that I've seen of them after the like outside of the meme.
I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and
Look,
throws
we
me
know this
inside.
is BS. We know for a fact that's
Before I can even
BS.
get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere. My dick, my
Are you some
butthole.
kind of doctor?
No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank. Okay, I feel like this is the most unrealistic piece of this. You expect me to believe Sigma is going for a PhD right now?
What about Zero?
No idea.
Any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh,
I'm so
come
curious who
on.
Kay
You know
is.
he's full of shit.
You still
Says
don't
you,
believe
Dio.
him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Oh, so this is my first, like, if he's going for a PhD, he's like in like his like mid-20s. I was thinking he was gonna be like, what, you're older than me, Clover? What the heck, man? Because I thought he was like a typical like an undergrad university student. He's going for a PhD. So he's like mid-20s. Huh. What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
What? What? Wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
What, is Quark not actually his grandchild?
I know
I'm.
about Luna.
What is with this like deception around his relationship to Quark?
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Rude.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like
And
that
the most
do?
sexy.
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah, he's a real mystery, all right. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't even think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. Hey, let's go. Phi, let's go.
There's no point to talking about this. We should
Was
just
anybody...
focus on
Oh,
getting
ouch, I
out
just
of
bit my
here.
lip. Was anybody here involved in Greek life?
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
Phi. I think I'll do the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Don't call me bro, Dio. I headed out of the infirmary. Like sorority and fraternity life kind of stuff. You know, like Greek gods and stuff, man, you know. No, like sorority and fraternity life. Was not appealing to me for obvious reasons. Although strangely enough, the leader of one of the fraternities at my school was actually a pretty cool dude. And like super he was like vegan, super cool, like activist kind of guy.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Vi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Oh, your GF is Greek. That's cool.
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you? Did I ever tell you guys about that time that I was chatting with somebody and they brought up that they knew Greek and I was like, oh, that's super cool. Like, did you learn that in like school or something? And they were like, well, yeah, I'm just Greek. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that Greek is still a language, not just something that you learn in school as like an extracurricular activity to understand the English language better. My bad, I forgot about that.
Anything
It do
else
still be a
out of the
language.
ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book of meowed cats.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. I don't think cats talk like that. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
The effing intonation of that statement.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks to Meowed It.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right? What?
Meowby? I don't really know anything of Meowed It. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
This little kid, dude. Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tin Mioji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but
It's such a random detail. I'm sure it's gonna come back and be like super important in some way, but
I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028.
Lunar eclipse like the My Little Pony episode?
All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
You know, I haven't actually bothered to look. Is that actually a real lunar eclipse date? Like, is there gonna be a lunar eclipse on New Year's? The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What
My
about
Little
the
Pony
infirmary,
mention?
Quark?
Yes, lunar eclipsed. Start talking about cats and bro just starts talking in cat puns. It's great. Yeah, 2028, I think.
Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay. I got it right here.
Huh, interesting.
Just a second.
That's kind of cool. Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. I think I've already read this. Nope. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has the World Health Organization has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
It seems
This for real?
hard to believe.
This is unrealistic, dude. If this game came out now, the story would have to be completely modified. If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. On March 13th. Ooh. Is that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Like, we got like a death toll of like 1 million from COVID, and people are still like, nah, whatever. Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible?
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Dang, and Ronpa be like. Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Oh. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
La bomba. Okay, I didn't really need to see this again, but thank you. I guess it might have been a long time since I'd seen it. Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. And it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out.
Oh, I'm
rounding them
sorry.
up.
Jaden.
They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed to the bomb.
There. You see?
Javik? Who's Javik? Oh, Jason Victor? For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly awakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me and Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there.
So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Eh? Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb.
Training?
I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What? What? Yeah, thanks, Sigma.
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Hill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but
Matter.
I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Vine nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge.
We're getting a lecture.
It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positive. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles.
Particle physics.
The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation.
Huh, I did not know that.
So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh, alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete
Oh,
opposites.
okay, fine.
What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women...
Fine, this is not
then
helpful.
when you put them together, they disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0.
The two genders, particles and antiparticles.
That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
Like, destroy this entire base.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared.
Oh, dude, yeah, so simple. Yeah, for sure.
The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
And let me just grab my calculator.
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example,
Yeah, simple
let's
calculation.
say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've gotta be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
How are they doing this, like, this complex of math that quickly?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
And how do they know this? Like, she's got to be like an effing like a bomb tech or something.
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building.
True. but it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb.
Ah, maybe she's a physicist. That's an
We
interesting
don't know how
explanation.
big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
And there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes, there's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Beach.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
I don't know if moving it's a good idea, Dio. Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Yeah, because if you touch it, you're going to jostle the particles and they're going to connect, dude. What are you doing? Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well,
Oh, shiz. Okay, Beffo.
there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password.
Which I know.
If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Although I forget what it was. Hopefully Sigma remembers. So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Okay, so we need the password entry device, and then I think we know the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea, but we can figure out when they did it.
Oh yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
This is true. After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Nobody believed that. Everyone's just like, hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, just a... I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they think I was insane. What's with Quark's face there? Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tin Myoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's getting under suspicion? Oso! There's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible. There's
Why?
no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
What if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Vi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest, and Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? I mean, okay, I know that this is like we're making the assumption we can trust Zero Junior, but like, why though? Why would we trust Zero Junior? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Okay, do we have to go through everybody? Or, it seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No, why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior. Yeah, like Zero, yeah, exactly. Like, they put us in this horrible game where people can die, but they definitely didn't place a bomb to kill us all. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why would they not do that?
This is bad.
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Oh, shiz. Oh, shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open. Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
All right. I want to see like a mod for this game where somebody makes like every single person like an individual dot, and you have to see every single individual dot move along the path, you know? It's like a gated thing where like you see like Zero or like Sigma's dot move, and then he gets to one room and then it stops and goes back to like Phi in the room they just left, and then you have to watch Phi go through the door again. Like one by one. I just don't understand what they were thinking with this.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who.
Oh man, I'm yawning like crazy. So our options this time are
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
violate our options. Okay, we'll see our options at the end here.
3 minutes remain.
Okay, how are we going to do
Need a
this?
system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Dude, okay, there's no way this dude's going for a PhD. The dude doesn't know what disadvantage means? Hello? Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tin Myoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just, like, raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Unless, like, English is not Sigma's first language, which it doesn't seem like that's the case. Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her.
Hey, what's up, Rampart?
What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
This ain't a fan service stream.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest?
Too dang bad, Alice.
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
It's more like the confused regarding the context of disadvantage. That could be.
I'm sure I really don't mind.
So we've got 3 votes for option.
I'd like to go with option A.
Option A. You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
There's 2 votes for A and 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C.
Does my hand force with this one?
In the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time. I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was going to have to go with the majority.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go.
Come on, Luna, hurry up. You gotta get the blue door.
Right.
Okay, so you're just forced to go with a decision in this one. Interesting. Luna, Alice, and I dashed toward the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door. And Phi, Dio, and Tin Myoji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. Usually you have an option. I don't necessarily mind not having an option because it means that I have fewer tracks to worry about. Huh? There's 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Boo, we want more Phi,
Does that mean
boo!
this is just a dead end?
You guys just hate Luna. Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am!
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please.
Ugh.
Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
This is such a rat, dude. Bee Garden. Botanical garden? One of the doors opened.
Only one. I wonder how you open the
Have we been to the botanical garden? I'm not sure if we have.
Who cares? We should get moving.
I feel like I've never went through the botanical garden. Like, I know we haven't done like the botanical garden as an escape room, but have we even like seen this space? Definitely not. I would definitely remember this. Why is this door opening up this time, I wonder? What is this place? And that intonation was not correct. Don't tell me we're somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. I'm wondering where we are on the map right now. We've got this flow down and we can split down here. And I've got this section to do, and then I've got the whole of this one. And of course I've got the other last pieces down here as well. Down. Well, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Get to it then. All right, guys, time to finally continue the toddler win streak. I didn't mention this, but we did some we did an escape room for like my birthday with a few of our friends, and we got first place on the hardest escape room that they had by like 18 minutes. I think there's something there, but I can't really tell. I have to cross the water to get over there. Okay. We got 3 buttons here. I pushed them and nothing happened. Either they're broken, maybe you just need to press them in a specific order. Maybe, but I don't know the order. Wow, they even made a waterfall. Hold on, doesn't it look like there's something built into the rock wall behind the waterfall? Yeah, the walkway goes under it, doesn't it? I wonder what's back there. If only we could walk through water. Oh, I guess we can't. Bronze key. Is that Trisigma? Is this shed your house? You must be going through a rough time. Bruh. 231. 23's number 1. I think the ceiling dome is made up of a bunch of hexagonal screens. They're playing a video that looks like the sky. And that means it won't even rain or get stormy or anything, huh? Probably not, although I imagine they have some kind of system in place to water the plants. Sounds pretty boring. We got some effing that's paprika? I was gonna say like a yellow bell pepper, but okay. Okay, no, it is. Okay, it is a bell pepper. No, that's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice they make from. Wait, paprika is made from bell peppers? I did not know that. Oh, huh. Why is it split in half? I'm not sure. Wait, is there something in there? Oh yeah, let me take a look. Yellow coin, huh? I did not know that. That's very interesting. Okay, cucumbers, leaves, look like onions, some green onions. Wait, don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower pot or in the mailbox? They do? Just trust me. I'm sure there's something under there. My man. We got a bronze and a silver key so far. I'm assuming we're going to get a gold key here soon. Let me turn. So we got gold, silver, and bronze. Yep, we got mushrooms going into one, moss going into another, then tulips going into the last one. What do we got over here? We got a metal detector. A white flower with green leaves. It's a skunk cabbage. The white flower part is actually a leaf. Hey man, I don't know flowers. Don't get mad at me. Looks like there's some sort of mosaic on the bottom of the pond. A lion. Yeah, looks like a lion, all right. Oh, she said it was a stink cabbage, so I think that we're both wrong. And a middle key and then a small knife. Inside of here, we've got a piece of metal. Okay. Tutui ego eris. Let's do the silver key in this one, I guess. Looks like a tombstone. The people buried here are Mr. Tufui and Miss Ego Iris. What? Well, that's what it says. Tufui Ego Iris. That's an epitaph. Something that they feel represents them, or just a phrase they liked. What does it mean? Beats me. Any ideas, Luna? It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. Did you see this? It looks like there's a keyhole down there near the bottom. You're right. Yeah, I noticed that already. Okay, that key doesn't work. What about the gold key? Okay, what about the bronze key? Okay, none of those keys work for this keyhole. Something on the bench here. A metal rod. Let's combine that with the piece of metal to make a lever handle. We got the mushroom there. I wonder, should I be metal detecting over this? No. see. So what I was thinking with this was that we would have to find those things and then metal detect them and then dig them up. Excuse me. I combine those. Let's see, what if I'm not sure what to use the knife for yet, but what if I just use the shovel on the mushroom? Okay, I can just dig and not have to use the metal detector. Cool. All right, we combine this then with the silver key. A doubly torn scrap of paper. I don't know where the other thing is. Like, what is this last thing? The mushroom is fairly obvious. Is that like a rock with moss on it? And then the stink cabbage. Where's there a rock? Oh, right here. I got it. Okay, we'll go out from that, and let's go grab the last piece over here. Sorry, it's not stink cabbage, it's skunk cabbage. My bad. Oh, wait, I don't have the shovel on. Oops. Poor thing. It's never done anything to you. Don't worry, I'll replant it when I'm done. You ain't gonna replant it, bitch. Don't lie. All right, let's put the gold key with the gold chest. And then the bronze key with the bronze chest. And we can combine these pieces of paper together. And then we can combine that with this one too. Paper with dots. Okay. Can I perhaps put that over top of the epitaph, maybe? No. Okay, that was perhaps a strange thought, but... Dot, 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 dot. Okay, well, I have this handle. I can slot that in there. Aha! Some hidden meaning to becoming nighttime. Yeah, let's see what changed here. Okay, there's a star. There's stars in the water now. Hey, look at that. Are these stars? Maybe the idea that was that when night falls, the stars come out? We got a purple star, big blue star, yellow star, a green star, and then a big red star there. Star showed up once night fell. I wonder if there's some significance to that. Yes, there is in fact something behind the waterfall. Not sure quite what it is yet, but... A star is definitely red. The light right underneath it. This is a big star. So far I found one star. I have to wait, what is this, like a game? Wait, what? Okay. This is a strange activity that I'm being asked to do, but it's all of them, isn't it? Unless there's one over here as well. No. None there. One right there. Did I find this yellow one? I did not. Blue star there. Then we got a small green star here. We already found that one. Definitely already found that yellow star. What am I missing here, star-wise? A large Japanese Zelkova tree. Okay, can I cut something off of the tomatoes, maybe? Okay. Perhaps there's some more underneath the waterfall or something that I can't get to quite yet. Doesn't really look like anything else changed in the nighttime as far as I can tell. Okay, let's see. Can I cut any of these? I'm not sure what to use that for just yet then. Dude, what if I combine this with a metal detector? Nope. What's the yellow coin used for? What if I throw the yellow coin into the water here? No. Okay, so that's not what it's used for either. And then put the knife back. Nothing on this bench, right? Why are you looking at me? Oh, no reason. You want to sit down with me? With you? Well, let me think about it. There's nothing, there's no stars left in the daytime. My only thought is to do something with this grid here. So if we think about it like left to right, it'd be 1, 2, 3. It'd be like the furthest. So like this button twice, this button again, this button twice, and that button. I don't know for sure if that's going to be accurate or not, but and then here, boop, boop. Nice. Okay. Cool. The waterfall stopped. I guess that was the waterfall control panel. We got something back here. The indentations are small and circular, so we probably need something that matches that description. Do you have anything like that? Small and circular, huh? It looks like we put coins into those indentations, so we're gonna have to weigh them and put them in order. Do we have 4 coins? Not yet. Okay, so we're gonna have to weigh them and compare the weights of them. So, okay, my next question is what if we use the metal detector on the spots where we saw the stars? And that doesn't seem to be the answer. Maybe I have to do it while it's nighttime out? Perhaps? No, that wasn't it. There's nothing more behind the waterfall. I'm in a bit of a loss as to what to do here to get the different coins. I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that I'm supposed to metal detect there. I'm also not sure how to use the knife. Could I maybe cut the light, perhaps, and then it wouldn't go back up? I'm not sure why I would want that. It would trap me in the darkness. No, okay, I didn't think so. That seemed a bit of a stretch. Let me look at this knife and see if there's anything strange about it. Oops, not combine. What's that? It's a knife you use for small, delicate work like deveining shrimp, but you can use it to cut pretty much anything. That's awesome. You know all about cooking and stuff. I bet Alice just cuts things with her bare hands. I guess it's time I showed you just how good I am at cooking things. I think I'll start by cooking you. Sorry. Man, Alice is a Devore and didn't even tell me? Let's go, let's check out. Can I maybe cut this pepper? Maybe there's things in the other vegetables too. Okay, why can't I cut these tomatoes? Am I dumb? I just pick them. Use a different tool in the garden bed? Like the metal detector. Beep, beep. Oh, the metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato. All right, grab it. Okay. No, just this one. Here you go. I guess that makes sense. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. This onion. Yeah, I guess so. Are you trying to tell me to take my clothes off? Bruh, I wish I would have actually read that one. That seemed kind of funny. Oh, look! The metal detector is reacting to this one. Okay, can you grab that one then? Right. Did any of the others cause any reaction? No, just this one. Here you go. Oh, freshly baked cucumber, you know what I'm saying? Alright, now we can cut open the vegetables with the knife. Green coin from the green vegetable. Of course, of course. These actually look like slices of the fruit, which I think is, or of the vegetable, which I think is very funny. Okay, except for that one. I guess, I mean, onions are kind of white inside, I suppose. So now we have to go weigh them. We can do this. Check the two of them. So green. I don't have my notepad. Grab my different notepad here. Boop. And we can go. Boop. All right, so green is bigger than yellow. And what about whites? They're the same. I have to click check? Okay, never mind. Yellow is greater than red. And then yellow compared to white. Yellow is also greater than white. Okay. And then green and white. Green is bigger than white. And green is bigger than red. Which means that so far it's going to be yellow, and then green is bigger than yellow. Wait, what? What? They just flew everywhere. You think it's broken? Let's see. Oh, I get it. If you use the scale more than 5 times, it triggers this spring, which makes the whole thing shake. It'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you've reached 5 times. Oh, right. We need to pick up all the coins. Wait, what? Press the check button on the scale to compare the weights of the coins placed on it. Once you finish weighing them, press the reset button. Okay, wait, let me just double check. Did the coin weights change? No. Okay, I don't really know why it's limited to only 5 times, but... So yellow is greater than gold, so now we just have to figure out what is bigger between green, red, and white. So white is bigger than red, so it should be red and then white. Okay. Well, I don't really get the point of this. So you can't brute force it like you were doing, but it didn't really stop me. The weight stayed the same. Assuming they didn't change. I don't see why the weights of the coins would change, but... Oops. Let's put white in here, red in here, yellow in here, and then green in here. Is that not correct? White, red, yellow, green. And green is bigger than yellow. Green is bigger than white and red and yellow. So that means it's the biggest. And then red, we know, is less than white, right? Unless I mix these two up somehow. I guess I mixed them up somehow. Okay. Well, what's that noise? It sounded like something unlocking. And there's a screen inside of it showing 9 stars. What are we supposed to do with them? Well, why don't you try touching them? Press the stars in the correct order. Okay. Oh, I can't figure it out. Let's do this, and then we go back over here. Yeah, I guess, I mean, Brendan's probably right. They probably were trying to force me to like do some like weird comparisons where like you have to like put like 2 coins in at once and see like, is that coin bigger than this coin? And like with these 2 in there, is this one bigger than this one? But like, that's just, yeah, that would work, but it's way more complicated. So purple to blue to yellow to, what was it, green, right? To red. I believe that's all of them. Okay, I have to turn the lights back on, which is a little bit annoying, but it's okay. I don't know why I can't look at a lit screen in the darkness, but that's fine. Head in here. And we do this. So we'll go purple, blue, yellow, green, red. Okay, I must have missed something. What if we go the other way around? So red, green, yellow, blue, purple. No. What am I missing here? Purple. Oh, it's not this color. It's this color. So purple, blue, yellow, green, red. There we go. Awesome. Solved it. Good work. Look at the screen. Huh? Wait, this is the safe password. Okay, so that's the regular safe password. Let's try doing it the other direction. So it would be red, green, yellow, blue, purple. That doesn't work. What if we do everything except for the ones that we found? No. What's going to be the secret for this one? Was that the secret for this one? No, that's the regular one. What's the secret password for this? What if it's the colors of the coins? So it would be... What are the coin colors again? It's... Huh? What's wrong? I thought you already solved this one. Yeah, but I have a feeling there's something else to it. So it would be red, white, yellow, blue, green, or the other way around. So RWYB. It'll be RWYB. Red, white, yellow, blue. That kind of works, but there's a 4. I think you have to select 5. What if you go the other way around? So it would be blue. Check the stars again if you're not sure. I have the regular safe password, so I did the regular path, but I'm not sure how to do the other one to get the secret password. I was thinking it might be related to the coins in some way. So we could go blue, white, yellow. Color isn't the only quality they have. Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right. That's a smart little puzzle. Okay, so we got purple. The purple's like small. We'll do S for purple. And we got pretty big. We got, I'll say that's a medium blue. Mid-sized. Mid-sized yellow. Smart cookie. Yeah, Brendan is pretty good. A slightly larger blue star. So medium, small, medium. and then tiny for that, and then red is biggest. Okay, so we would rank them in size, going from largest or smallest to largest, I think, probably, if we're going to match up with the front panel. So that pattern would be smallest to largest would be green to purple to yellow to blue to red. So green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Okay, let's do the other direction. So red, blue, yellow, purple, green. Nice. Ha, thought so. You did it. Hey, check out the screen. Cool. Let us go to the safe. That room didn't take too long, I don't think. Even though I got stuck there for a little bit. Let's go archive, safety gardens. We got star, sun, star. Star, sun, oops, star. Let's see what secrets we've got inside here. Let's see, archive. We got some more secrets to look at. So let's go here. Ice 9. Ice 9 is a special form of water with a melting point of 36 degrees Celsius. In other words, it freezes at room temperature. The idea of Ice 9 was originally put forth by the American science fiction author Kurt Vonnegut. His version of Ice 9 has a melting point of 45.8 degrees Celsius. There's a rumor that says all the water in Alice's body is actually Ice 9. Who knows whether it's true or not, but if it is, then she has to always keep her body a temperature above 36 degrees Celsius. This refers to Gintaro Hungo. He was one of the characters who appeared in 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. He was the person who supervised the kidnapping of the children who participated in the Nonary game in 2018. He is the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals and a devoted follower of Free the Soul. Wait. Is Free the Soul the name of the effing cult in this one? This theory holds that there is a sort of field where the forms, structures, patterns, etc. of everything in reality are stored. This includes abstract things like language, song, thoughts, inspiration, culture, customs, and ideas. Any information contained, transmitted, or created by matter is held in the morphogenetic field. In the Zero Escape series, people who can communicate by accessing this field are known as espers. If morphogenetic field theory is true, however, then it would mean that in a sense, all humans are espers of a sort. Immunoglobulin is an important part of the body's defense against viruses, bacteria, and other invaders. It identifies and neutralizes certain threats. The IG replicator found in the lab gets its name from immunoglobulin. Factorization is the process of reducing a number to a series of numbers that, when multiplied together, give the original number. When taken to its logical conclusion, this will yield a list of prime numbers. For the purpose of factorization, 1 is not considered a prime. Example of prime factorization: 210, 2 times 3 times 5 times 7, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 107 can only be divided by themselves or 1, which make them primes. Okay. A relatively well-known Latin phrase. It might look like it's talking about a pair of sexy toaster waffles, but it actually means something like what you are, I was. What I am, you will be. Sometimes used as an epitaph, the implication is that the person in question was once alive like the reader, but that the reader will someday also be dead. A little ominous, I guess. The Special Office of International Security, or SOIS, is an elite intelligence organization under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. They investigate potentially disruptive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or the citizenry. Their stated purpose is to maintain peace, but their charter authorizes them to arrest, detain, or even kill. Scary. Okay, is she part of SOIS, maybe? This kind of looks like Alice. So we got... Go back here. Ice-9H. Morphogenetic field theory, immunoglobulin, integer factorization, Tufui, ego iris, and then Sois. Let me just see here. So I did find something about... Must have been later. Something about like the cult. Didn't I? Free the soul. Aha! Okay, so here's the relation here. Okay. Huh. So he's also a follower of Free the Soul, just like Dio is. Or maybe was a follower of Free the Soul. Alright, let's do the other code here. Okay, so we didn't get the key to open that. Open this little, like, this little tombstone. That's so true. It's so true. He does also suck. And so we got Sun, Sun, Moon. You think anybody's tried to brute force these passwords before? Okay, we got a map. Okay, so we got the Nevada test site and then Rhizome 9. Doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is. Nevada was where the test site was for the original Nonary game, wasn't it? Oh well, just forget about it for now. We can always come back to it later. It looks like a note. It says IG equals immunoglobulin. What's immunoglobulin? It's another word for an antibody. You mean like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff? Yes. So what is it supposed to tell us? Honestly, I have no idea. All right, grab that key to the exit bench. Let's get out of here. I'm assuming that we'll have to come back for the tombstone at some point. I'm still curious why this room opened this time. I got the Master of Escapology. No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw the 3 people I'd watched leave through the green door at some time earlier. Whoa! What are you guys doing here?
I gotta be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right? And which
Yeah.
room did you go into?
This fan-shaped one. It's called the Bee Garden.
Bee garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can go see it yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
I'm guessing that the reason that they have 3 different doors you can go through is so that you don't have to repeat any escape rooms even as you progress through the story multiple times. Each pathway gives you different escape rooms. And then we meet up. Right here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You wanna have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited. So?
Sure, let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Meow, meow, meow. Was that lion picture always in here? I don't recall that being in here. What are those,
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Whoa, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
You wanna start something, lady?
Calm down now, son.
What I forgot, Dio's not like an absolute prick in this one. Hey, what's up, V? How's it going? Ooh, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Let's go. How was that? What's up, folks? My name is Emmy. I use they, them pronouns. We're playing a little bit of Virtue's Last Reward right now. If that game is of interest to you, I would recommend not watching because we are deep in the midst of one of the pathways.
You don't cool off a bit, and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Wait, if you need to raid and run, V, feel free to de-stress and de-stream.
Aren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function.
But if you want to stick around, what are you doing in that game? I don't actually know anything about it.
I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
Huh. That's interesting, isn't it? What do you think, what if what if we've been in one of these pods for a long time? And we were kidnapped a very long time ago? Kind of like Animal Crossing. Interesting,
3
okay.
people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were?
We don't know. All we
I feel
found
like
is what was in the
Sheepy
logs
had
of
some
the
kind
pods.
of, a little bit of interest in that game, but haven't picked it up yet. How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9.
How the heck do you know that, Tinmyoji?
It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover,
Clover?
when we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
Huh.
What's so funny?
Oh man. You
Yeah,
fell for
have a
that
nice
one
sleep,
hook,
V. Thank you
line,
for the
and
raid.
sinker,
I appreciate
didn't
it.
you?
Folks, please check out V. They are a very cool streamer.
Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
Was it, though?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really? How could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
I don't know, man. In the context of this game, and this, I think there are like more crazy things than that. But why do people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
I cannot believe this is not Tamari. Like, it sounds so much like Tamari, it's crazy.
Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost.
Oops.
I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though.
What did she say? Lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on.
Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough.
The
idle
Neogi ain't
gossip
believing
for
it.
now.
Neither am I.
The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. It does definitely feel like there's more talking in this one compared to 999. This is...
It looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell.
When I start trying to be a little bit more particular about just how much stuff I skip, and there's like a lot of stuff where they're like basically saying the exact same thing they've said in a different timeline, but just with different characters saying the same thing but just with different words. So if I see that happening, I'm going to start trying to skip it a little bit unless it looks like it's important. It's tough because like this game has a habit of like sneaking important details into seemingly mundane situations, so I hesitate to skip too much because I don't want to miss something that's actually important. I'll never get over the fact that they make you watch the travel from point A to point B constantly. It is crazy to me.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Okay. At this point, it used to be gone, right?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Demioji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
He looked so funny without the hat on. Demioji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
Okay, Dio was kind of becoming an a-hole in this one again. He was kind of chill at the first part, but now he's kind of being a douche again.
This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do.
Well, Luna's here. Oh, right. Well, we've got Luna.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true?
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then, please. Quark needs your help.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Because Quark was keeping him in line. You know what? You're right. Yeah, Quark had him by the balls. I forgot about that. Yeah, now Quark's knocked out, so he can be a douche again.
I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
We're gonna leave them and we're gonna come back and find Luna dead. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
No.
Don't tell me.
He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Dun dun! Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah, I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
He can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we could do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
Yeah, we looked around, but we didn't see anything.
This is the first time we actually know what happens to Quark and like why he faints.
You say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, the three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods. That's it. If we put Quark in one of those pods. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What is he holding?
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what?
Quark? A knife!
What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this.
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Ugh, pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys! I can use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Hold Dio hostage. Tenmyoji! What the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tenmyoji! Can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body!
Out of this body?
They can't lock away the soul. Once my body's gone, my soul can escape. Please, you have to let me go.
Are they also a part of the cult? Is like everyone in this a part of the cult, or at least a large part of the people in here part of this cult?
Let me go. I'm trapped here. Let me die. I have to die. Kill me. Somebody. Anybody. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Super Beta.
Sopero?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just... Okay.
Luna just runs away. Okay, let me just...
Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
He's got some effing red knees, dude. I hate to say it, looks like he's wearing cargo pants like I do. Cargo shorts, I should say.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright, I guess you're good for now.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Dude, bro is
Sure
sleeping.
was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
That the truth?
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes, at least I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6? I really wish they wouldn't do that. They just like have every character do ... to demonstrate them being silent. I turn and follow Tenmyoji's gaze. Oh! There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him, or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die. We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Wait, Alice! We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it! I shook myself and took off after her. This is so different from the last path. With those few moments of hesitation that put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit! Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah, I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Myoji, the rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
At Fire's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet? Or is that sheepy clearing their throat I was promised? Oh, they stopped, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I did say no refunds. No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? Complaining wasn't going to help anything. I needed to go look somewhere else. Okay, honestly, low key, I'm gonna look to see if there's any mods for this game that will remove all of the transition cutscenes. Let me see. Actually, I'm actually curious if there is one. Let's see. Virtues. Last reward, mod, remove. Shoot, nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark. I need to hurry. Hold on. Options? Can someone summarize the entire stream? I wasn't watching. I headed to the garden next. Nobody do that. The stream is only for people who are watching. In fact, I'm deleting the VOD. If you weren't here, you don't ever get to experience it. Sorry. How are we doing, DZ? So many minutes just like going between doors and room animations. I only got a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. Alice!
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got
Huh?
here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to kill
I
her.
helped them solve the secret puzzle. Nothing else happened. That was it.
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here.
Huh.
Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right. Alice was lighter than I'd expected, and Fi and I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot. Why is she light? That's strange. Fi's face is so funny here for some reason.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
Oops.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's.
Bruh.
She has also been infected.
Shimata. Okay, I think with that mic drop, I'm gonna stop here. 16 hours. 16 hours. Let us go to just chatting. Let us see if there's any art to show. Looks like no art to show. Unfortunate. But let's see if there's anybody to rate here, folks. Thank you for being here as always. Sorry the stream started a little bit late today. Hopefully, well, not hopefully. Next week that shouldn't be should not be a problem next week. But let's see here. Who is streaming? Let's go. Is the music not playing? Oh, that's awkward. Wait, it's like frozen. There we go. All right, music's playing now. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and raid into Letheriel again. They're playing some Dead by Daylight currently. Let's go ahead and do raid Letheriel. I think I spelled that right. Yep. Cool. Thank you as always, folks, for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I will be back next week with some more Brothership and some more Virtue's Last Reward. Yeah. I will talk to you all again later. Let's show some love to Letheriel, folks. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.